Medical professionals are sounding the alarm this morning about the risk of thunderstorm asthma. The forecast reveals wetter than average conditions are expected to sweep across the nation. Experts are now warning storms could cause pollen to break up into tiny particles, which can then trigger severe and sometimes deadly asthma attacks. For more, Professor Joe Douglas joins us live in Brisbane. Good morning. How can people stay away from thunderstorm asthma?
Good morning, Nat. It's a real problem, particularly in the southeastern parts of Australia, because so many people suffer from hay fever, and about 1 in 4 people. And so that means that 1 in 4 people are at risk of thunderstorm asthma. So we really have to watch out. So there's a couple of things people can do. If you know you have asthma and you have hay fever, you're really at risk. And so that's important for those people to see their doctor, get advice, get an asthma plan and use it and make sure that they're up to date with their preventer treatments. We've also got a whole lot of warning systems that were set in place after the 2016 epidemic. So the thunderstorm asthma warnings are on the emergency health apps, and also Air Health, which is an app people can download and get warnings about thunderstorm asthma. So that means if you get a warning, you can stay out of the storm, which is a really important thing, because it's people who are outside and really exposed to the front of the storm who are most at risk. And the final thing is, I guess, if you know you have hay fever, to notice if you have asthma symptoms, because a whole lot of people who come in with thunderstorm asthma epidemics don't actually recognise that they have asthma. And if you have hay fever, but if you cough or wheeze or wake at night or with shortness of breath or wake up in the morning short of breath, that's also symptoms of asthma. And those people are also at risk and they should seek medical advice.
So are you saying you don't have to have ever had asthma to get thunderstorm asthma?
That's just right, Nat. In fact, that's one of the things about thunderstorm asthma epidemics, in that many of the people who come to hospital or who seek emergency care have never thought they have asthma. They nearly all know they have hay fever, but they don't think they're going to get asthma. And that's what's special about a thunderstorm, because thunderstorms cause those little pollen particles, which your producer said, break up in the thunderstorm front, and those tiny particles can get down to the lower airways, whereas pollen grains are much bigger, and they usually affect our eyes and nose, as you know, for hay fever, and don't usually cause asthma. But it's the special weather conditions of a thunderstorm that really change the pollen by breaking it up and make those particles tiny so they can get to the lungs and cause asthma symptoms unusually.
That is a warning for a lot of people. Joe Douglas, Professor, thank you very much for your time. Here's Mon.
Thanks very much, Nat.